Ladies and gentlemen, I am back with another video. We should be back at it now, as we were before, trying to get videos out every single day. I guess technically I'm not done with my exams at the time of recording this. I still have one more, but that's no big deal. We're back now, and that's what matters. So today, we're going to be discussing, should you start saving, what you should be prepared for potentially in the upcoming months before anniversary, and whether or not that's going to affect your saving for anniversary. Because I know some people may have already started saving, some people may start saving, from last anniversary. People have different, saving habits and whatnot, but I think this is actually a prime time to start saving for anniversary. Now, if we pull up our calendar here, you can see that we are currently in March, and the anniversary, which this year will be our 4th anniversary, big number 4, Quattro, that will be beginning at the end of May, basically like June 1st, like around that time, the end of May, beginning of June window. That's when anniversary happens, and so that's when it'll be happening once again, as it does since it's an anniversary. And so with that in mind, March is the 3rd month of the year, and the end of May / start of June is like the 6th. So we have March, April, and then basically all of May for you to save. So I currently, myself, am going to start saving now. And there is only I have a plan set up, because planning is how you get things done. You want to make plans. I have a plan set up that unless there's a specific character, like they drop an LF Kefla or something where I'm like, okay, I love that character, I have to have that unit. If it's nothing like that, I'm just going to keep saving, keep chugging along until we get to anniversary, so I can try and have as much CC for whoever we may get for anniversary, whether it may be an LF or an Ultra, Master Ultra Instinct Goku, whether we get an Ultra Vegito. Who knows what exciting things they have in store. I'm sure we'll get more, hints and details the closer we get. But as of right now, pure speculation, hard to judge. You can go based off of the previous anniversaries where there's always been a fusion. That's why Ultra Vegito is a popular idea, since we did get an Ultra Gogeta. So we'll see. But what should you expect in between now and anniversary that may make you want to spend? So that's the big thing. So we got our monthly LF for February. Of course, that was Big Boy Full Power Jiren, which is kind of surprised, but at the same time, it isn't. Now, I didn't realize that we were at 60 million downloads and that this was going to be a 60 million download celebration, because the other celebrations for download milestones have been MUI Goku. I think Evolution, was he one too? I think he might have been. There was a chart. I don't have it pulled up right now, so I don't remember exactly, but those big tournament power characters have been parts of those download celebrations. So Jiren continuing that trend makes sense. Will they drop MUI for our next download milestone? Perhaps, or maybe they'll do it for anniversary. Hard to tell with how popular and big MUI is as a character, but with that, we have now just 3 LFs in between you and anniversary, because they did drop a monthly LF last year before anniversary. It was Super Saiyan 4 Goku, so they will most likely be doing the same thing again this year, since they seem to have the trend of an LF every month. So that leaves 3 LFs between now and then, and who could they be? Hard to tell right now. March, we still need some more clues, I'd say, and then it's real tough to discern who it's going to be for April or May. But you can anticipate 3 LFs coming in that time. So if none of them happen to be characters that are on a team you run, or maybe they're just not a good LF, or something along those lines where you just feel you don't need them, keep saving. If there's someone you feel like this is going to be important for my specific team I run, whether you're a Future main, an Androids main, whatever your main team is, then you'd have to think about that, obviously. Other things you should expect in between now and anniversary, we will probably be getting 3 more of those bait banners, the LF Z Power banners, which also come with, I believe it's 1,000 normal Z Power. Those banners, we'll probably get 3 because they like to drop them before LFs come out, and we're getting 3 more LFs, so it would make sense that they would probably drop 3 of them. And so yeah, this one right here, the Sparking Limit Break banners, they will probably drop 3 of these, and these cost 3,000 CC to get due. And you can see you get 100, 200, 4, 6, 8, 1,000 normal Z Power, and then 600 LF Z Power. So these banners are actually, for summoning for characters, they're not good, but for summoning for the Z Power, they are good. So if you were to do all 3 of them, that they're probably going to drop in between now and anniversary. That would be about 9,000 CC between now and anniversary. So you have to think about that. How deep you go on LF banners, you know, that could determine if there is in fact an LF that drops that you're like, oh, I need this character. You're gonna have to think about that, because if you look at, we're gonna assume they're probably gonna follow this pattern now, that this is the pattern. So you can see if you do a full rotation on these, it costs you 3,500 CC per rotation. Well, actually it changes, but that's, yeah. Regardless, I think they just, what is it? They just cut out the 300 CC step, and then you do the 5, 7. Yeah, that's what happens. They just, yeah. So it could get very expensive depending on, you know, how many copies of that elf you want, all that beautiful stuff, how many rotations you do. We will be getting Zenkais, of course. I'm sure we'll be getting a few. Now, Zenkais are free, so unless you're one of those people who wants to use like Z7 the night they come out, which at that point you're probably a whale, but as long as you're not someone who's in that category, then, you know, you should be good. You don't have to worry, because Zenkais are free now, so nothing too troublesome there. Very nice for the free-to-play folk. I'd recommend, if you do Happy Weekends, you probably stop doing Happy Weekends just to save more CC for anniversary. The dailies, I would recommend you only do dailies on maybe the All-Star banners. If there is a Zenkai Awakening you want, who maybe they weren't one of the free ones, or their free missions are gone and you can get them Z7. And then the other dailies I would do is when the LF banners change into the normal standard banners where they have dailies, which the Jiren banner is going to do on the 9th, which is this upcoming reset, the weekly reset, this upcoming Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. That's when the Jiren banner will convert into the, you know, normal banner, where you have 1,000, you know, CC for a multi, 100 for a single, and then you have a daily. So those are probably the only dailies I'd recommend. Like on the Super Masters pack, probably save your 20 CC. Even though it's only 20, that can add up real fast. In terms of events we're going to get, I'm sure we'll get more of those like Chrono Crystal Capture, the patrol things, those ones that they have. And hopefully we'll get some other good events in there that can give us like 1,000 here or there. Hopefully we get some more raids that can give you some more CC. The Jiren raid, super easy. If you get matched up with someone who's running really Jiren or Beerus, I played with someone on my stream last night. If you were there, appreciate it. You know, love the love. Would love to see more of you there. But I played with someone where they brought it wasn't even a fully boosted Shallot. It was he only had 2 of the equipment slots unlocked, and he didn't even have all the stars you can get for Shallot, and he didn't have any equipment on. But we still were able to kill before the second shield went up from the rush, just because I had a Jiren and he just carried. So that raid is super easy. So hopefully the other raids continue to be super easy. In terms of other things, Ultra units, could we see another Ultra units maybe this month? Potentially. We don't really have a roadmap or history to go off of, because the best way to predict the future is to look at the past. We don't really have anything to go off of since we've only received 1 summonable Ultra unit. So it's really hard to tell when we'll get the next one, since we got Gogeta, of course. Everyone knows Ultra Super Gogeta. We got him during the festival, Legends Festival. And so what is their game plan? Are they going to drop 4 a year, 1 every 3 months? If that's the case, we may be getting one this month, since we got one in December. This would be 3 months since then, maybe in March. Maybe it would be instead of our monthly LF, we get an Ultra. Or are they going to save summonable Ultra units for the big, like, festival events? We get it for Legends Festival, we get it for Anniversary, only 2 times a year? We'll have to see. We'll have to see, because we're clearly getting monthly LFs still. And so what they decide to do with Ultras, honestly, I could really see it falling along the lines of maybe they do 3 a year, 1 every 4 months, or they do 2 a year for the anniversary or festival, or that speeds up after this year. Maybe this year it's just for festival, we get Ultra Gogeta. For anniversary, we get whoever it may be, whether it's an Ultra Vegito or any other character, Ultra MUI. And then maybe we get another one next, you know, Christmas time, how we got Gogeta. So, hard to tell. I think the 3 main most likely scenarios with Ultra units are we get one every 3 months. That would be probably the fastest they'd do it. Which if we don't get one this month, they're probably not going to do that. We get one every 4 months, which would be 3 a year. Or we get one every 6 months, 2 times a year during the 2 big festivals, because they have them at opposite sides of the year. In the June half, first half of the year, anniversary, second half of the year, Legends Festival. So we'll have to see. Again, incredibly hard to predict, especially since, we don't even have a lot of information going into what March will be, as it just began and we just got Jiren. So, but I kind of wanted to give this video, put this out as like a roadmap for what you guys should expect in terms of what should be coming up for summons, because there still will be LFs. There may be an Ultra in between now and anniversary. There may not be. And when you're saving, it's better to know what might be on the way so you can plan how you want to save. Maybe you'll allocate a certain amount of CC to potential, banners or whatnot, and then you won't go over that limit. Even if it's a character you really enjoy, maybe you'll set a limit like, all right, even though I really like this character and I want him on my team, if I don't pull him in 7k CC, I'm out. We'll just hope that they appear on an anniversary banner, or at some point down the line, I hope I get them. So that's really how you have to decide how to do this. But I just, again, wanted to give you guys a roadmap and help you guys out in terms of your saving. If you start saving now, what have we been getting every month? Oh, over 10,000 probably, right? CC, if you do everything. Obviously, not everyone does everything, so that's another point, how much you play. But you could get a considerable chunk of CC, probably like lower end, even if you don't play a lot of things. I could see you, if you save from now until anniversary, you could get 20k. I said that's probably something most people could probably do. It depends. It depends on the events and, what they give out and whatnot. So we'll see how that goes. But I hope this video helps you guys out. If it does, make sure you leave a like. Subscribe if you are new. Go hit the bell if you want notifications for every time I post a video. Don't forget to go check out my Twitch as well. Follow me over on Twitch. It's free. Subscribing on Twitch does cost money, but following is free. And so I'd love to see some of you in the chat. Talk to you guys. Love doing lives. It's been a lot of fun recently, so would love to see you guys there. We've had some big turnouts, but I hope you all are staying happy and healthy, having the best of days, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow.